So I'm getting up to my head and I want to put my curiosities, because what we create, we don't know, like what you're saying, Joanna. It's like we just here, we know we want to go create, but we're not married to the outcome, right? So, and I think we are here and we all accept that. We are allowing that, right? But let's say in the community of practice, where everyone comes and said, we want to create something. And it just, for me, it's more like how marrying both, how accepting both. Right now, I'm in my brain is this or that, right? But then we came here to write a book, but at the end we know it's more than a book, and we open to what it is. And when you, and we know we come here because we want to experience it, but when you are out there with the people who want to experience a different thing, who knows the old ways doesn't work anymore, there should be a new way, and of course bringing the old way in about let's create this. I just want to hear from you, like, well, what's your take on that?
I think that to us the book worked as an excuse for a meeting in the start. So I think that if somebody wise woman had said that you are not going to create any book, then I think it was a help for us in the beginning to believe that we actually were creating a book. So I think that if I was gonna co-create with a new group and they wanted to do some specific outcome, then I think I would let them believe in that outcome for a start. But I would know that it was only a sort of a direction or and then I would loosen up the idea of the outcome. And I think that every I don't know if it is so, but it might be that every outcome you wish for is actually an expression of one of your longings. So that if you wish for an outcome, then you already have a longing going beyond that outcome. So we can trust that the new group will have some longings as well. It's not that they only want an outcome in this little box.
I would like to relate, Christine, to what you said, that and not and but or, yeah, in the case of creation understood by doing, yes, and becoming. I sense that it's more about becoming, because when you become, you don't have to, whatever you put blank, next, you don't have to. And when you want to do, you think you are the creator. So you have this anticipation, yeah, this wantings, this expectations, this frustration about not this way, but other way, not with this people, but another, not in this time, and but in the other time. And this doing is saying, I am doing. I'm the one that is doing. I know what to do. I know how to do. If not, I will hire experts. But let's do it this way, So this is like pushing. And being is about pulling. So I'm pulling the ideas. That's why it's so light. Yeah, I'm pulling the ideas. They're coming. I'm pulling right people. I'm pulling right means. Everything is on place. It's just being because I'm not the source as Joanna, yeah, I'm not the source of creation. I'm just a channel, yeah. I'm just touching the source and being the channeling the idea that universe has, and it's nothing. And I'm being a channel. Some people might feel that I'm just a metal round um, pipeline, yeah, without anything. But this is the beauty. I'm becoming a receiver, you know, a kind of like a radio. Yeah, radio is taking waves, radio waves, and publishing what is being. But the radio itself does not produce anything. Yeah, so if we are able to tune in, we don't have to do anything because we just need to be aware and present to, oh, here's the solution, oh, there's the solution, you know, like, because everything will be given. And if we will even have an idea that if there will be a need for us to do something, we will reveal it out of, you know, as we do it now. Yeah, it will come as a idea, but this way it will not be anything that is creating tension and burden, you know, and any heaviness for my senses is belong to the old, and it's us trying, our ego trying to, you know, to know better, because the life naturally is effortless.
Isn't it interesting? I guess for me is when we feel, oh, I got to do something. You know, I have to, you know, like you said about when we create from the doing, the ego, or the feeling of separation, the feeling that it's all up to us, we have to do it alone, and therefore we have to do something. We tapping into the old way, we tapping into I'm alone. But like when we are in again the being together, we tapping into the channeling, like I can relax down, but something gonna come out, something gonna pull right here in the middle, and I can relax. And as I talk right now, how relaxing is it? It's right. And how and go back to what Lisa said about the outcome. I guess it's okay because just the way our brain works, and when our brain think the outcome is like it's blue, it's this shape, is, you know, it has this and that, it's very specific in that. But I think what you said, Lisa, it's more about there's something beyond that, that is metaphysical in a way, like, you know, we only think about this physical thing, is the longing as a direction. So outcome, it's okay for our brain to see, oh, it has to be this way, but then seeing it as the longing and the directions of, because there is an energy, there's soul behind it, and that's the pulling. So the same thing that we can see like a book, right? We can push it towards it, or we can say, yeah, it's okay, it's a book, but let's let it pull us towards it. And then it makes me feel very comfortable with outcome, but it's kind of expanding it, not just like, oh, is it a book, it's like, you know, this thick, it has the cover, it has the end, it has the, it would say, oh, a book, okay, I'll put it there, it feels good to have it there. And then let's listen what it's want to say, what I sense, I feel, and that becomes something else, may become something else.
This is admitting that universe knows better. Nothing else.
And I guess become a radio, like you said, it's just a radio, it doesn't do anything. I feel as the channel is the idea, the enjoyment of feeling that vibration. You know, like when we listen to music and then it's get into our ear, it go away, right? But it's just that pleasure, that joy, that just feeling of wow, and it's coming out. I guess yeah, for me it's I'm I'm always, I think I'm looking more to that feeling. Experience in a way instead of it's the experiencing of that, being that, enjoying that vibration that comes through me. It's just the best.
Yes.
So what moved you now? Like after, what moves you? What do you sense?
I have been curious. I have been eager to make people go for the purpose and not for the outcome. But now I think that as we have been talking about, that the outcome is for the time being expression of the longing. And it's not a problem. It's only a problem when we forget about the longing and try to be very specific about the outcome. I also sense an enormous relief, because I think what you said, Joanna, that people are already coming to you with projects and initiatives. And yeah, I have already taken an initiative and written a book to the church in Denmark, but I didn't know that it was an initiative to this. And you are working along as well, Christine. So so the movement that I wanted is already in full speed in some way. And I think that the what you said about becoming and not doing, that's a very important piece of the no, I don't want to call it a method, but it's a piece of the process that we have been in this group, that we are becoming co-creators, and we have been becoming co-creators all the time, even if we thought that we were doing a book.